The real question is, will Dungeons of Hinterberg actually freaking load? We're on day 10. I don't remember, like, at all. I didn't review last time's VOD, I think. I was trying to, render... I think it's actually broken. Okay. We're doing this again. Yeah, the first Dungeon of Hinterberg VOD, that one. And I didn't get back to trying to re-render it when it didn't render with sound. So, I'm very, like, disheartened on, like, a lot of things on the video side of my hobbies, and I kind of just want to just stop them for now and do art, but I also do want to keep doing Dungeons of Hinterberg for the month. I don't know. I'm already at, like, a minimum. We do dungeons and Sonic Runners, and, like, that's, like, a flat baseline for streaming. The real question... See my meters. Okay. We do have audio. I'm thinking I'll take it easy today. I might just stay in Hinterberg and crack open a good book. Not me. Can't wait to get back out there. That's really impressive, you know? How quickly you've adjusted to all of this. Yeah, I rarely think about life back home anymore. That's Hinterberg for you. If you don't look too closely, you might think most people are just here for a big party. But I think on some level, everyone here understands just how big of a deal magic is. I think I'll head out for a dungeon after all. We're here. We should make the most of it. Okay. We did the Giant's Cavern last time, and it was literally one puzzle room. One big puzzle room. I was considering doing the mine art workshop. We also did Water Lily River. I don't think I'm equipped for Overgrown Cave yet. Which would mean I'm not equipped for Snowflake Salon either. So let's go do the mine art workshop to get readjusted to playing the game. Why would you do that? Just spilled milk over my mouse. I'm in hell. Why I have a tablet. Oh my goodness, okay. What are we doing? The Minecraft workshop was this way. Guys, do I have enough monster parts for you? Get in there. Once I see. Really? It just barely went off the path. Alright, it's one of you. That was a little excessive. Can I use these? I can only use them in combat. Alright, let's move before the lag gets too bad. I feel like Dobrkogel is, like, particularly laggy out of the areas in this game. That's the one. Back. The music is way louder than it was last time. In fact, everything's way louder than it was last time. I don't know why. I don't know what changed. Oh, not enough MP. You. I'm getting a better sense of how much HP they're losing, how much damage I'm doing. That would be a more sensible way of putting it. Okay. I'm using some new moves. I mean, you don't start with these. You had to learn these. There's also this area's magic specifically. On that note, well, I don't have, you can get more attack conduit slots. You can get up to 3. I don't have that. But I'll put in Meteor Shower for a bit, which is one that I'm pretty sure I didn't see in the demo. I switched back to Tornado because it can do more damage if it's focus fired. Three is too big. Love it. Wait. I want to pass by the lodge again. There's the lodge. Pick up all the trash. The elements. I have to hand them in, people. There you go. Monster Tooth. Giant's Cavern is this. Those are too powerful. Even though I don't need the health and magic, I just want to sploosh the splorbs. You might be going the wrong way for the... No, I remember where the fork was. It's still up ahead. But yeah, Meteor is pretty good, but it's like in a certain area. No, this is where the tonsil worm lair is, which is like the main boss area. That's fine. I'm pretty sure there's a way back down nearby. I just need to find it. In fact, it might be over there. I don't want to go through the maze again, though. Where's the minecart shard? The minecart shaft. That was too high. Okay, I'm gonna go through the maze then. Minecraft. Minecart. Craft. Arf. Bow, 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 bow. Wait. I almost remember the maze. This is where I went last time. I went over there. And I thought there was like a fire. Go back down. You know what? There's fast travel. I just need to find a fast travel thing. I just remember that. Going back through the maze. Picking up trash we missed. Oh god. Went the wrong way. Just sneezed. Fine, we got magical elements. This has to be, like, I just respawned here. Yeah, okay, that's why I respawned here. One of these. Where's the thing then? I thought it was up here. Was it over here? Was it over here? That was fast. That travel was so fast, I had no idea where I went. What? Moist spoilers. Abandoned mine shaft is that way. That's the very first one you do. Ooh. Can I get back up from here? There we go. Feed the cow while we're here. What you looking at, kid? Cows are so cute, but my mom says I shouldn't pet them. Not with that attitude, you shouldn't. I don't know where the mine shaft is. Heart shaft. You know? I don't think Marina tells you. I don't think that was a dodge. But I'll take it. Maybe counters count as perfect dodges. The counters? What was down there? Should have been a sign. We're off to a smashing start today. What's up, Marina? We're at 5 more dungeons. Total. Summit's the one I went to. Maybe I just had to go that way. Maybe I didn't have to go up. Yup. That was correct. Right here. And an evening hanging out with a dog. I have to do that next. This is where we gotta go. They're in my wheelhouse now, I think. Oh, it's one of the witches. Magic. I think there are iframes, but that was poorly timed if I wanted to do iframes. Like, I'm so bad at dodging those, which is why after fighting the one of these that's in this is the boss for the abandoned mine shaft, this thing, I immediately got more magic defense armor. There's a bit of an auto target on the enemies without targeting, so I think the versatility of the camera, I might, for most cases, avoid using the actual targeting system. Unless I'm doing one-on-ones, and I gotta do the tornado on them. They don't have tornado up, so not really a worry. We're huffing it. Here we go. There are crows here, so you know it's a good place to be. We're full. That's good. Sure. Also, I have to hang out with, what's her name? Thea, so that she can teach me how to lockpick. Another whirly heat emanates from the portal. I'm sure you want to go in. This dungeon seems just right for me. Oh, I do have a rank 4 in armor. I guess I could do that. Also finished my ramen. I've already committed one food crime on stream today. Okay. This just open if I get in. Yup. Yeah, it sure does. Okay. There wasn't going to be an actual minecart sequence there. It might be a little powerful for this area, actually. That's not the one I want to use. I didn't know there was going to be a door there. Woo! This is a roller coaster. This isn't just a minecart. Oh my goodness. Fellas, glad we could all convene here. Ow. There's something that the small ones taking a lot of damage, resulting in them running away, reminds me of. I can't really put my finger on it. Give me... Oh, I guess that didn't do what I thought it did. Oh, you're out of stuff. Means I can do this. This goat had a barrier to refresh us on some game mechanics. Barriers are depleted faster with magic. That's where I came from. I think. No, that's where I came from. This is a new place. But there's stuff to do over here. So far, none of the dungeons have had, like, diverging paths with different exits. Which I wonder if that would even be a thing to consider. Are you sure? I don't know what the height for fall damage is, but it is very quickly becomes a fatal height. I feel like that might just take me backward. Please don't. Let me save. Let's go. Hey guys. Wait. Yes. That's a case where I probably want to do target. Oh. I did it. Not in the right place. Treasure. I was listening to, I think I said this last stream, Once Upon a Katamari music, and it is all stuck in my head, some of those songs. Alright, the big puzzle. I have diamond with a slash through it. 2, 1, 1, 3, 4, maybe? Oh. Cool. Seems like that's the whole puzzle. It is just doing each of those once. Ooh, but we can't do that one. Oh! Okay, I see. We're creating a path. It's a bit more simple of a path than it seems. Eh? Back here. So the yellow back there should be good now. Unique coin. Yay. Hopefully, I did the wiggles, and it was cool. I don't know if I needed to do the wiggles, but I did. Uff. Ha! The Goblin King! Or whatever the hell they're called, I can't remember. We'll find out. We'll get a report. Oh god, no. Out of control. That was good. There's something in front. Oh, here it is. The stamp station. I want to know what the deal with these stamp stations are. Why these gates don't open without them. I guess you can just leave from the way station, but I don't know. It's not like you're permanently stuck in here for most things. Also, you can call for help. Hmm. Bleh. Concobodine? I coined those terms. You know? AC damage up. Yes. Focus on this one. That's down to a 3. Can't bring anything lower than a 3 or a 2 now, though. Oh my goodness. Okay. Physical attack multiplier. Defense attack. Shock Slay. I don't know how much this is doing compared to other stuff. It might be doing a lot of work. I don't use this a lot, so I'm actually going to remove it. Down there. The AC damage up. I don't have any other outfits yet, right? Right. Charms I can do. That's the wrong way. I want to go see Hana. Boo-da-boo. Can I hang out with the dog tonight? Oh, there's a good party over here, though. I might do campfire tonight, regardless of if the dog is available. The dog is available. You rat, you meddling rat. You're responsible for this. This is a courtesy visit, Hana. I just came to deliver a friendly heads up. I don't even know anybody in the zoning department. You run a business out of a residential building. Don't blame me. I told you, you need to get your papers fixed. What's this about? What's going on here? She's shooting the messenger, that's all. This isn't 3 years ago. Things are getting more professional. If you can't deal with it, maybe don't burn your bridges, okay? I always have an opening door for you, Hana. You can do well with yourself at Gear and More. Standing offer. I don't... Look, can I help you with anything? I think they're going to close down my shop. Maybe I can help Honda. Spending the evening with her would also increase my familiarity. Enchantments. I have this equipped. That stuff. Ace Striker has 3 slots. That's what that all meant. The Resonant Sword might be better. It wanted me to add physical attack and, or at least magic. Doing those two would have made. But HP on Slay and crit damage up has been, like, that made that last dungeon really smooth. Can't underestimate crit damage. Maybe late. I kind of want to hang out at the campfire today. I also have to... Oh, I have to hang... Yeah, I have to hang out with too many people. There are already several treasure chests I've missed because I don't open them. So... Everybody wants to hang out with me. I just wanted to sell litter. Where are we with the relationship rewards for people? Maybe if I think about it mechanically. Because I'm not going to increase my relationship with anyone at the campfire. That's just going to be, I get to hang out with multiple people. I haven't even met Jay yet. They're over there. I've flat out ignored Kai. I've also mostly ignored Travis. Briefly met Renaud. Thea is the one with the most effective thing to do next. I'm definitely, we're like at the start of the, you have free reign to continue the game for a while. But these seem like they'd be like unique conversations, right? Rather than chains. I kind of want to get in on that. Does sound like there's an idea of going on a date in a dungeon. Renown, relaxation, familiarity, and amusement. All of them. Do it. No, just no. I can't wrap my head around this. Why on earth would you take a date to a dungeon? You have a nice candlelit dinner instead. I've done it. I liked it. You don't need a backup plan if your date is boring. Just make a loud noise and even the evening takes care of itself. No thank you. What about all the dirt and grime? A date. Obviously you shower if you're gonna take it further. What do you think, Luis? You dungeon dating? So I just like, yeah, or I have three options of like, honestly, it doesn't seem very reckless to me, honestly. If you're going in there with someone, you're probably both prepared. So, if anything, you've got, like, the chance for combo attacks, which is actually pretty romantic. I mean, any place can be more romantic if you put effort into it, but it might... I just kind of contradicted this, if I was going to select this, because I just said there's room for combo attacks. Damn. It's kinda isn't the right place to focus on someone else, though. Unless... going on the dungeon date together is indeed a way of focusing. I mean, it's just... it sounds kind of fun. Actually, that sounds like something I'd like to try. Ah, I knew you would get it. What about you, Song Guy? Digging dungeons, yay or nay? Yes. If I am to marry my partner must see my soul. There is no truer measure than Dance of Death. Charming. Plus, you can really impress them with the big scary broadsword, right? Right? I could not respect a mate who is so easily impressed. The dungeon tests both of us. It either shows weaknesses. If either show weakness, the date is off. It is perfect. Okay, Renat. I wouldn't take it that far. Being able to support someone in a moment of weakness is maybe also something that could happen there. I don't think there's healing magic in this. But it has been a long day, that's true. I need to increase my amusement. Like, full stat. Okay, the big boss was the Kobold King. Okay. I was close. I forgot they were actually called kobolds. The Miner's Widow. I am pretty beat. If I'm going to go to a dungeon tomorrow, which I actually might not. I might take the day to just chill. So that I can hang out with more people. This is more familiarity. This is more amusement? Let's increase our amusement. talk show on. It seems to be about weird hobbies. And this is the longest scarf I've ever knitted. Made out of the finest mohair and well over 10 meters. How interesting. On to our next guest. Heinrich loves insects. Has been breeding moths for the last 5 years. He might have even brought us some today. Welcome, Heinrich. Oof, I'm really getting sleepy. Moths make me sleepy too. What was that voice I just did? I don't know. This guy. Hey, I got a business morning, but I saw you sitting here and thought I'd stop by. Have I, like, met Julian outside of Anna's directions? Remember the construction site in Hinterberg? My guys are finally done with it. Oh, yeah, he was there. Build me zip lines so you can get across the chasm. Fun, right? Zip line. That's what. Anyway, enjoy your sleigh. That was in Hinterberg. That's where I wanted to go next. I want to go to the overgrown cavern. Cave. Oh, let's do it. There is one more area, so one more set of magic, and I wonder what there. What's there? This is so pretty. Something about soaking shoyu broth and garlic. Or rather, the other way around, I guess, technically. Really good. It might be the garlic and the soy sauce. Stared at their greatest desires. Where was the chasm? We went this way to just hang out. Here's the chasm. Two zip lines. Whee! But that's blocked off entirely. I mean, not really. I can just do this, right? Yeah. Spell guard pads. Ooh. That's definitely new. I guess. So these all have upgrades. Observing. Always keeping an eye. Always looking out for you. We're looking out at you. However you want to put it. Portal glows brightly. Am I really ready to go in? Dungeon might be hard for me right now. Maybe with enough potions I can make through it. Let's do it. If it's really that hard, I'll just, like, make sure I do more upgrades. Huh? That was interesting. It didn't explode. There was no heat radiating. Can I change my, focused quest? That's a main quest. That's a main story quest. Interesting. New pathway. Okay, that's completed. I do have to take a picture in any dungeon. I could do that. I could give that to... Yo, Travis, you seeing these things? Oh, so maybe it's more like chirping. It comes out as hisses. Oh, why are they glowing that color? Oh, I can't hit any of them. Stop using it. Bonk. Nice. Yeah, they're strangely white. I didn't pick... I was gonna just hang out, and then I got so... so focused on the fact that there was a new dungeon I could go to, even though I'm low on health. This might be... that might be why it was considered too hard. What? That seemed to be a one-way ticket. Yeah, the way that there's, like, not just, like, streets and cars and stuff, but there's, like, power tools being strewn about here. If this wasn't, like, a place that was, like, copied from the outside world and then, like, contorted into this weird place, then there might be a scenario where parts of the world have been spirited away. Is this a block puzzle? Hey, KBX. Can't hurt them. This looks breaking. Oh, there is a... Ooh, I think I know what I can do. I think if I move this... Oh, I didn't look. Well, I didn't do it right, I guess. You'll find no use for the cubes up here. I found a use for the cubes. Hold on. You. Okay. Do the opposite. I don't need to do the opposite. I do need to do the opposite, actually. Or else this will go all the way down. Boop. What's this? Guess if I put enough of them up there, it's weighted. It opens up the door. Hooray! Enough to break whatever resistance it was at. Whoosh. Okay. The single air blast does quite a bit. Like, the main appeal of the retractable wrecking ball was more of a factor of it knocks them over and doing a lot of damage. No, I missed. Direct hit. Whoosh. Delicious. Uh-oh. I have to do it again, I guess. Oh, okay. I didn't check if that door opened. It just seems to be just trash. It does seem like there's a destructible environment there too, though. I am curious what that is. Maybe if Nope. Not destructible, that is dirt. So that was just a trap. That was it going, ah, you already did this puzzle. But now you think you need to do that puzzle, but you don't. It's actually this puzzle. Oh, those despawned. Now we have 2 cubes. Oh, you're a big boy. No conduits yet. But No, that was a dodge roll. I don't think you can dodge roll when you're up against something. Oh, it's got Sonic. I keep mixing up left and right. No? Well, I wasn't out of HP yet. I still had a Slither. Well, now I wasted that because I was testing if it even worked. Dodge roll. Damn kobold mages. You know I'm really not good at making decisions like that when I have zero context. My first question is, why are there shorts or skirt in this weather? Alex is here. It's meeting you here. Made it through, huh? Alright. Few of the monsters were surprisingly tough. I got blindsided a couple times as well. Weird dungeon. How about you get your book stamped and we'll go have drinks. There's so many Christmas lights. Oh. Next logical step is Snowflake's Salome. Ready whenever you are, love. Just go through the portal, I'll be right behind you. Again, no pushback. Let us in. Crunch. Be quiet, love. What's on your mind? This dungeon was strange. Strange as in... The portals into and out of the dungeons felt different. None of that searing heat. More of a hole in the wall. Some really bright lights. Didn't even notice, huh? Why don't we go hang out at the campfire tonight? See if there's other adventurers who've been to this dungeon. I'd like to hear what they thought. Yeah, campfire. Let's meet there. Go do your shopping or whatever you had planned for this evening. I'll wait for you there. I almost wonder if it's the kind of thing where if I do something for the evening otherwise, it's fine. Private investigation. We're breaking this down. Not quite. We didn't get any of the third one. I don't know which is which. Obscenic. Okay. Urchtasium. There might just not be anybody around to... Oh, well, I was gonna actually... Huh. I was going to give Travis a picture. Determined to go here. Travis is over there. Of course he is. Oh. Was considering a new weapon? No, it was the tourist area where the thing is. Okay. I didn't even need the potion the second time I did that. What? I just made a person disappear by running into them. So, this is worse. This is better attack. This is better everything. I can afford this. We're getting into, like, the heavy stuff. Okay, and then these have effects. This has knockdown up. This has crit rate and crit up. So if I get this, I can get rid of the crit up enchantment and add a magical attack enchantment to improve that. Okay, this has... the one I currently have is MP regen. Bunny Blade. I want to see how it looks. I could buy this. That's the thing. It would have another conduit slot. So this might be the one to do. But it also might just be a waste of money. I don't know. I want the Bunny Blade. Some big attack. Oh no, okay. That wasn't a conduit slot increase, because that's something you get from relationships, if I'm remembering. It means I have an extra charm slot. Ravenous Hunger. Immediately destroy all enemy shields and gain mana from them. For the following 10 seconds, consume all enemy projectiles and recharge. Okay. That sounds amazing, actually. Back here. It doesn't show me it. I have it here. It does look like a bunny. It's a two-pronged sword. Because that's incredible. Busy this evening, but we can enchant swords. We can unenchant this one. Entirely, actually. Why would I leave any enchantments on that I'm not going to use? I need to figure out what kind of gifts I have to give people. Alright, let's join them. Maybe one of them knows more about the dungeon. Ready? Hang out. Foolish glance. Eyes wide open. The floor. It's ours. We dance. We strike like cobras clashing. One remains. The end. Ugh. I didn't know tonight was poetry night. Sorry, love. Fascinating. Particularly the verse where you describe the monster's gaze. A misunderstanding, I believe. There was no misunderstanding. What do you know of the Dance of Death? Monsters don't look at you. I mean, eyes, perhaps? They do look at you. Are you just subject for a second? See, here's this dungeon. I would just like to point out. You've said enough about my poem. We shall hear the next. Look, before we go to the next poem, I'm going to ask you something. Have you ever been to the overgrown cave dungeon? The one in the forest? Ziplining in chasm? Over a chasm? Ah, no. What of it? Portals in and out were strange. There was something off about the monsters. Not like my broadsword cares. Offer or not, they all cut open the same. Can you maybe tone it down a notch? The 10% of you that isn't cringe is just creepy, man. An interesting dungeon for sure. The last time one they opened to the public. Bureaucracy works slowly here. The paperwork on this one took 6 months longer than the rest. A pity, really. My postgraduates were petitioning to get it while it was pristine, but the safety inspector said no dice. This doesn't smell right. It took them about 3 weeks to open the other 24 dungeons to paying customers. Enough! I was told tonight was poetry night. If you insist on derailing the topic, I'll return to my quarters. I believe it is Albert's turn. I am okay if you leave, Renault. Like, damn, is he pretentious? It's been a long day. HP, complete a dungeon. Coin. I did get the coin. That's good. Luchink. Going to bed. I'm not going 2 days. So, I probably could have done something else. Whatever. Is there a calendar I can look at? It's dungeon business yesterday. I've been thinking about it. Maybe we read a bit too much into it. How's up? It was a perfectly fine dungeon. It had puzzles, it had monsters. We were casting our spells and all. Breakfast is ready, and you'll be having a special guest this morning? Don't stand on ceremony, dear. Hi, I'm Mary Karen Wagner, Hinterberg's #1 public servant. All at your service. Nice to... Oh, okay. I've heard so much about you, Fraulein Louisa. And you too, Fraulein Alex. You see, part of my job is to make sure our guests have the best sleigh experience in the world. So from time to time, I like to check in on the VIPs. What? Let me just say, you two are making a quick name for yourselves. I didn't You see, Louisa, you're really what Hinterberg is all about. Leaving your life behind to face our mythical creatures. Out and about, exploring a magical place full of excitement, real danger. Persevering, growing, having a magical time. Should put you on a poster. When will you be available for our promo shots? Oh, but listen to me go on. What all I want is to see what makes you So, how are you finding Hinterberg? I think our brochure really needs a rebranding. How do you feel about it? Been a mixed experience. For example, amazing. This is awful. I absolutely must put you in touch with Hans, our customer relations manager. Dying to get your feedback. Have you been to our Grand Hotel? How about the inn on the main square? I pulled some strings, and I want you to know these places are always open to you. I also wanted to personally welcome you to Brunel Sump's Dungeons. Access was cut off for a little while due to the earthquake. But we're ready to reopen it. I wanted you two to be among the first to check out these dungeons. Anything else I can do? Oh, some hinterbucks. Ah, right. I'm having trouble parting with those, you see, because my face is on them. Hey, why not? I'll tell Teresa to hand you 55,000 each. Good? Good. It's been fantastic talking to you. I'd say vote for Mayor Wagner, but you can't. We're really just friends. It's the worst friend interaction I've ever had. What was that all about? Don't care. 5,000 bucks. Where are you going today? Now that you're VIP, you plan to check out this Brunel Slump area? I mean, might go there to hang out. Prison Island? I am curious about... Okay, so I'm curious about what the magic is going to be. And I do want a day where I just hang out and find a scenic spot to play. So... sure. Then I won't be tempted to do Snowflake Slalom. It's wet. One of like the only downsides of soup is that sometimes it doesn't taste its full flavor until it's cold. Which is part of why leftover soup can be so good. But I want it when it's hot. I want it to be hot and tasty. This should be enough. Yes, 200 monster parts. Here, have your 10,000 Hinterbucks. Really puts a damper on the 5,000 I just got. Spend them wisely, hero. Your next reward will be... sell us 250 monster parts, and we will make your attack conduits recharge faster. Oh wow, that's a good one. That is a good one. I'm all about that. That's swamp water. I would suggest not stepping into it if you'll sink like a stone. You will find all of the creatures in the water. Actually really reminding me of Skater Gator right now. A little less polluted. Well met Slayer. Mighty fine day for kayaking, isn't it? People are kayaking in the swamp water here? Only way to get across. And don't you think about the swimming in that witch's brew. Kayak service is included in your Hinterberg All Access Pass. Don't cost a thing to rent one. Your Wagner really went the extra mile here. You don't get that kind of service anywhere else, you don't? All we're asking is that you get your magic skills and finish the dungeon. First dungeon here, before we let you take one of these bad boys. Humble safety measure, you understand? The dungeons here are really tough, really tricky. And getting first responders over to those islands isn't easy either. True. Dungeon is right this way. So as soon as you get that swamp, you can take any kayaking you like. I still need to take the one thing. So the shrine's all the way over there. This is the right way. These are new. I've never seen these before. They don't have shields, and they don't do projectiles, it seems, so that was useless. My magic. What do you want me to do? That is a raft. That is a one-way raft. Probably something to do with the magic. I'd like to run a kayak, but instead I have to finish the first dungeon swamp. The first swamp dungeon before. Right over there. But I guess I need a magic skill to get up there. Oof. Treats. Good, Alpsenic. Need more of that. I need all of it. Duck. Use a goose. No, that was a quack of a duck. I know a duck quack anytime I hear it. Oh. That's interesting. Oh my goodness. Alright, I guess I can't see the chat because I don't have a mouse and I can't move Twitch objects with my tablet pen because Twitch is incompetent as all sin. So I can make a jelly block. Dissolve the block. You can freeze enemies in it. Range skills up plasma ball. Huh. You can shoot it and then make it stop in midair? Electricity may activate a lot of things. That is a combination of things. That is a combination of things. There's honestly no cohesion between the two at all. No. Yes. There we go. Now I can see what you said. Slime magic. Rolling, rolling, rolling. What? What I meant to do. So, I track that raft. Oh, I see. An electric wooden raft. Neat. I can trap them in there. Brilliant. Well, the bunny blade is doing numbers, that's for sure. New dungeon discovered, but I don't want to do the dungeon. I wanted to hang out. Oh, it bounces. This is some really complicated magic when you get down to it. The jelly block's not really complicated. The main skill. There's no other areas over there I can go, right? I just need a kayak to go literally anywhere that matters other than here. Over there? And over there. But I almost fell in. I guess we're doing another dungeon. I guess it's a good thing I slept. How do I get over there? Oh, jelly block. Duh. Wait a minute. Prison Island. My attack rating is good for this. My defense rating not so much. But you know what they say. If you don't get hit, you don't take damage. We're underwater. Incredible. It looked like that was going to be another path. But okay, so that wasn't fatal. Thought it was going to be fatal. I made the right assumption there. This is quite a combo that they've supplied me with. Okay. Oh. Can the plasma ball go through here? It cannot. The jelly cannot either. Okay, so that was a one-time thing. You didn't stop it. Seems fascinating. I think about how, like, the basis idea of it, in terms of, like, how the game plays in terms of character function, I would compare it to a Souls-like, and it's like, it's nothing like that at all. That's not the point, even remotely. Way more catered to what I kind of like in a game. This do. Uh-huh. I like puzzles. Oh, I understand. So this will straighten it out. Do that. That opens the door. Cool. Whoop. And that, like, it's focused on puzzling rather than... Like, that's what the exploration is. Rather than challenges in combat to overcome. Even the first boss was a puzzle. Here. Probably poison. If I am to understand correctly. Nope, it went elsewhere. Oh, wait. Can't put the jelly on that. Ooh, wait. Nice. Like, I don't know, something about the light beam and hoverboard made sense to me as a combination. The wind magic is the most base elemental magic that there is in this. Absolutely. But can't use magic? Ow. But that doesn't count. Fire doesn't count. My turn. But fair enough. Oh, I did. Okay. Whoosh. One squish. I guess that means I can do that anywhere. Good way of teaching that. I appreciate that. That's an enemy. A new enemy. Ugh. They do count as projectiles. Okay, okay. That hurt. This thing is dangerous. And it was extra. It was entirely for a goo-covered piece of armor. But That's cool. What? That's what I'm talking about. That's really creative. You've been standing on these switches the whole time. How do we make it work with your jelly? Let's flip the thing that the switch is on upside down so that the jelly comes up to it. Oh. Does this do what I think it does? It does. I still had jelly to use. Okay. I messed up. Oh, I gotta jelly my way over here, right? Yeet. MP snack. I probably have more items like that I could add. Oh, I have plenty of MP snacks. I have HP snacks as well. 1 HP snack. You know, that's an amount. Oh. Can I think I can. I think that's why this is... Oh. I understand. A really progressive one. I don't know how much of it actually... There was one over there too. What's the treasure from earlier? We'll have the return of those lasers. I'm gonna need the jelly. You guys like go up? Yes, but not entirely. I didn't need to do that at all. I positioned the jelly perfectly so that I could get past it. Probably jump over there, but let's see what's over here first. Fraser. Fraser and lag. AC damage up. Oh. For some reason this also is, like, proven to be a good stream game. Compared to others that are just like, I'm running into walls. Maybe perhaps because I'm only streaming so much, but this is intuitive enough to me. Oh, all the way over there, huh? We've come in a big circle. Good spacing of design. Good use of level spacing. That's the one. That's the one that makes more sense. Fire. That brought down a treasure chest, is that all? That's all. Yelly. With this stuff. Oh. Okay. What does that do? There's nothing up there. That was entirely treasure. What does that do for me? Toggleable one. Was that just to go back this way faster? I don't understand. I would have to do that. And I'd also have to do that, so... guess it's better for me to do this way. Oh. Now I've messed it up. Because I didn't realize there was a dead end here, but I should have realized that. I think a thing that's standing out to me, like, so I'm here doing this, like, fairly complicated puzzle right now. What's the last game I did a fairly complicated puzzle in? Tales of Destiny. That puzzle was so long-winded because it was full of corridors that were just there to make the place longer. Wish... I'm appreciating the fact that I messed this one up entirely. I did not have to do a lot to undo that. Because it's all right here. It's all maneuverable. It's pretty concisely designed, all things considered. So I'm not having those moments of like, ugh, I don't want to do this anymore. Waystone. I guess this is here because this is going to be a significant battle. I could just leave otherwise. I guess I could just leave. Another Kobold King. Kobold King seems to have, like, some of the same abilities as me. Okay. Kobold Mage, ass out of here. No, I want to get rid of that one. Oh, fire. He teleported right into my magic. Oh, so did I, in a way. Oh. That was effective. Never know when something will show up. Okay. Neckwear pads. I just got the spell guard pads, right? Ooh. Nice. I've completed 10 dungeons. I can do the Tutzelworm lair, actually. If I can do this. Which means I can probably take those 3 level 3 monster areas in Double Kogo. Boop. It's a satisfying boop. I needed to have it play. Crunch. The Bootsville. Okay. I'm no longer in Storybeat Town. Except I kinda am if I want to talk with hang with the dog. I do also want to... We haven't encountered, like... any more treasure chests, I guess. So Abel's... Hi. This is Kai, right? Let me just meet you. Oh, he's a vlogger, isn't he? An influencer. And this is the buzzing center of the Beehive, where local adventurers get their royal jelly on. The Krampus Bar, infamous. If you stay in Hinterberg, this is the tier 1 item on your froyo. This place is temperate. What does that mean? Here's what Keisters had to say about the place. Cut! Okay, insert review, Joanna. Good stuff, okay, only, yes? Wait, hold on a minute. Hey you! You, lady in the teal jacket. Talking to me? You're perfect. You're about to become the queen of the Beehive. Come on, let's make some honey. What? Honey? What? You don't know honey? You should try it. It's great. Healthy, too. I mean... See, I have this segment where I teach people how to have the best time ever. Your life's about to change. Totally for the better. 1.6 million Kaisers are watching, B. Hanging out with Kai would increase my amusement and my renown. Look, I really have to go. Sure thing. Be back with those, okay? Real soon. I don't want to spend any time with that guy. So much so that I went to the completely wrong area. Actually, not really. Since we're here, I guess I'll hang out with, Thea. Do I have anything I need to purchase? I have some armor I need to get goo off of. So, we'll do that. Okay, so the tourist area, right? Perfect. Klaus! Ungoo my armor, so I can see if it's good. Little by little, we're cleaning up this place. Not a lot of trash. Here we go, all clean. You have one more thing with him. I could do that. Alright, that's why there's a circle here. Oh, also, this is where... Have we met, like, according to this yet? We have, okay. Dodge stamina increase. That's good, that's good. Julian is on this list. I think I am gonna hang out with Thea, though. And then maybe the dog tomorrow. Where's Travas? So I can be up here? Nope. Alex, Danny, and Renard. The Slayer squad. Travis would normally be here, but I'm locked in Sam territory. Then there's Henning. I haven't gotten to hang out with them. There's a lot of people to hang out with. I don't know if there's enough days for me to hang out with them. Thing. I think I keep thinking of this and I think a calendar. But I don't know if there's like a limit on days. It might just be fine. Let's hopefully learn how to lockpick. Again. Wait, I totally thought you were a day tourist? Nope, staying here for a whole 25. Okay. Good, day tourists are the worst. Thanks for answering my question right there. They roll in on a bus, usually with a tour guide, armed with a shotgun. Then snap a few pictures in a dungeon. Then it's on to Hallstatt, or Salzburg, or whatever. No appreciation for the culture? No interest in the places they visit, huh? More that they crowd our streets but never really buy anything, you know? So, shouldn't you be doing, like, hot yoga session at your hotel or something? I got nowhere to be tonight. Mind if I hang? If that's how you want to spend your time. What's the deal with the construction site? What's kind of abandoned? What, don't you like it? I think it's super charming. Welcome to Hinterberg. Enjoy your sleigh. Yeah, I guess it's kind of a shabby chic. Is it? It is? Is that like a big hipster city thing? This was supposed to be another grand hotel. Some big shot foreign investor bought up the primal land like 3 years ago. Wanted to cash in on the sleighing craze. We had construction noises from morning to evening for about 6 months, until one day it just stopped. The guy went totally radio silent. Nobody can even reach him. And now you have this ugly ruin standing around, and nobody can do anything about it? Yep, just think of it as a big piece of modern art, titled How We're Selling Out Our Village. There's been initiatives to disown the investor and take back the land, but Mayor Wagner has been sitting on that. Probably got some sweet kickbacks from the deal. Hey, don't talk about Karen like that. Doing all she can. David's family is really cozy with the big fish here, you know? Not my family. Sure, you just happen to share their super capitalist views. Gotta agree with her. The mayor wanted to take back the lot and finish construction. She'd probably have legal ground. He was right, the story smells. Hey, I told you, this lady knows her stuff. Kinda cool, wasn't she? Let's give her the key I found. It's not like we're ever gonna use it. Okay, so I'm not lockpicking, I just literally have a skeleton key. Fine. Hey, you're alright, lady. Here, take this as a token of our inevitable short-lived acquaintance. May it help you on your quest or whatever. Now able to open up chests. Neat. Someone slipped a note under my door. Slayer. Slayer. There's something rotten going on in Hinterberg. Correct. Meet me at the boathouse. Ere of the first cock crow. I mean 6 AM, city girl. That's all. I'll get up early tomorrow. Okay. Owned. Amusement. New skill. Lots of items. A little bit of trash. A bushwedchen. Have we fought one of those before? Those weird ones were next. We have Ehrlich. Cornmandel. For mandling corn. On beat. Now we can increase our amusement, it's fine. We're not doing a dungeon tomorrow, I decree. I think increasing these stats only help with, like, equipment. Not anything. There's nothing, like, undone. There's a true crime documentary running today. Little did they suspect what the lab results would reveal. Not only were there 3 DNA matches, but they were all closer to home than expected. Much, much closer. Hey, would they not expect that if they're doing it? How is something more of a match than you expect if there's like a binary if it's a match or not? What? Did it reveal a new mystery because they were all related or something? What are you talking about? Oh, there's Thea that wanted to hang out. That was quite... You got a knack for writing. Wasn't sure which tone to pick. A lot of Slayers go for overly dramatic, so I figured it'd work. Smart, huh? Here, let's get a boat. Okay, so Thea and I are friends now. Look, is this going anywhere? Keep rowing. That. You see that? I see it. What is it? Nothing good, I can tell you that much. This pipe was part of an old paper mill that stank up the village until the 80s. Been gathering rust ever since. Now it's piping much good in the lake. Correct. Where was that mill? Located. You've been to the Snobby Cafe at the main square, right? I'm planning to blow this whole thing wide open. I just need a thorough investigation before I do. Whoever is doing this, it's happening every morning. The goo dissolves in the water, so by the time everyone is up and about, nobody notices a thing. You know, you should really take the school bus sometime. I'm a little old to be going back to school. Number 11 from the train station. Get out of Hintervold. Get out at Winterhold West. Take a look around. And here, take this key with you. Find something of interest to a Slayer like yourself. The Goo Pipe Mystery. Okay, and that was my... You know, I wasn't gonna go to a dungeon anyway. Let's find out immediately. How unexpected. Blasted. Oh, not that way. But okay. Enough of the strafing. This isn't a hero extraction shooter. I did the oh god, there's corn rise. Here to mandle my corn. Dodge. Wow. Nice. Okay, keep out. Oop. Monster fur. Do not enter. Keep out. Caution. Danger. Low sleep. Maybe there's key fits here. Alright, see what this is all about. Oh, it's a secret dungeon. Well... Dungeon 26. Shoot, there's 25 days that I'm here and 25 dungeons, aren't there? So, it's designed that you can do a dungeon a day. I wonder how the stories... I wonder if there is, like, distinctly a story to complete. Or if it's just... how you spend your time is what depends on what ending you get. Kind of situation. Wait. I have to be careful when jumping off. I go in directions. Oh. We're increasing the entire poison water level. This is some... What's the level in Mario? Wet Dry World. Oh, I kind of got that feeling from it. It's nowhere near as extreme. Don't go in the goo. Alright. Concerning jump gap. That happened. Huh. So it is pick your direction. But there's a thing in the way. So maybe if I move it with this, if I get the white one, that's changing a different one. Maybe... Nope, that's only for that. It's clipping through the ground because of how I did it. Okay, it didn't seem like I could do that. But I could. No wonder it seems so unsafe. This looks like it might not have any combat. It might just be a puzzle dungeon. Oh. New waystone. Oh, I was incorrect. Bleh. I guess we're doing these. You're still gone. Another corn mandler. Back. Heavy attack really did it. Poison doesn't seem to do a terrible amount. Okay. The red's over there. Where's the yellow? Only on the way back. Hinterbooks. Your books are so weird. Huh? Oh no. Okay. That's fine. We need to get the red entirely out of the way so that we can access the yellow. That's interesting. Not really anywhere else I can go. Oh. This area over here seems like extra. Ever so slightly. That might be a way back, actually. Oh. That means I can do this. Coin, the Toxic Archipelago. I need to hang out with a dog. I think that's my big thing right now. Okay, yellow is also something we need to get out of the way for blue. Eat. Eat. All blue. But then there's nowhere else I can go. Wait. Okay. So, like, is this just a singular dungeon for the sake of... Do I want this to be down or up? I'll try it being down for a sec. Singular dungeon for the sake of the mystery? Is it, like, to get through to another end? Is it gonna solve something by... Okay, yeah, we wanted it down. Nice. Nice. Wait. You're new. You're not new. You're based on... You're the one we did in the Glacial Galaxy. You're basically the magic equivalent of a big muscle guy. Ah, there you are. One good combo. What you need. Aiming on those things, very difficult. Aiming anything with the Typhoon's a little difficult. Oosh. Ah, secrets. There is a stamp book here, so this is an official dungeon. Technically. But it's a secret official dungeon. It looks like there's room for 2 more secret dungeons. Oop. Oop your way. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Well, you certainly made my day a lot less pleasant. Care to explain yourself? You go first. Why is this dungeon not in any guidebook? You're a guest here. What do you understand? Do you understand what that means? It means my job is to keep you safe. Make sure that you have a magical time. That you don't go bumbling off the trails that we've set up for your enjoyment. Did you not see the signs that say stay out? You got any feedback on those? Not clear enough? I don't see what the big deal is. I've been in dungeons that were far more dangerous. What do you know about magic and its dangers? You're a tourist. Some of them are just so obstinate, you know? I could have you arrested for this. Trespassing, breaking and entering. But see, I'm not the type who does that. You've had your fun. How about we just leave it at that? Pack your bags and go home. We'll foot the bill. Everybody wins. Not a chance. Your brochure clearly states that guests can enter every dungeon. You have 0 legal ground to detain me. There, I thought my law degree was for nothing. You give it a try and I'll drag you through the courts. I'll make sure it's televised. Fine, have it your way. One of these days, I swear I'll be all out of olive branches. While we're talking. How about that pipe spilling goo into the lake? You want to comment on that? No, I don't. Who exactly do you think you are? I'm the mayor of this village. I was taking time out of my day to talk to you to reason. You're very much done here. I am much less curious about that dungeon than I am the goo. You told her what? I made it clear that I'm not going home. Why would I? What would you have? You would have done something different? Probably not. You made a pretty powerful enemy there. You better be careful. But I have to admit, I admire your guts, love. I wonder where your timid young lawyer went. The one I met a couple weeks ago. Finally found something I like doing. No idea what's going to come after this. Now, I'm going to enjoy it. After this, you'll go pro. I bet my money on it. Alex is right. I have gotten better at this, little by little. Hard to pinpoint the threshold, but I'm getting good at slaying. And I made friends along the way. Yeah. I was not expecting that to give me the level up with Alex's friendship. Heading out into the village tonight? Players do. Sure is. Talk soon, Lisa. Where? Okay. Hey, let's keep this on the down low, okay? Oh yeah. I do not have enough of the A1 to help me. What do I want to do? I was gonna hang out with the dog. This is not where you hang out with the dog. Ooh. I guess I could take a boat to observe the goo that isn't happening. Nobody at the campfire tonight, huh? Actually, that makes me curious. Which means I did go the right way the first time. Since I'm curious now. There's not, like, anything there. At the moment. I can just hang out with the dog. We gotta get that out of the way. Day 14. Dang, that means I'm, like, over halfway through the timeline of this game. We gotta focus in on who matters. Hey, pal, wanna be friends? I also sort of hang out with Hannah this way. Look, you've earned this big chicken's trust. Is he yours? He's his own. But he has a home with me. Mind if I hang out with him? You could ask him yourself. Looks like he'd like that, though. What's his name? He goes by many. You know how animals can look like entirely different people from one moment to the next? It's just that, so giving him one single name would be an injustice to his soul. Pick any name you'd like to call him. You're bound to make. Wow. Snowflake Walter Burlington. Captain Sprinkles, that's really good. Wowzer. Wowzer is anti-Bowser, so I don't know. Storm. Raddington. Barclay. Stefan. Pitzelmuncher. Mr. Paws. Dog. Stefan would be a very good... That's just a guy name for it. But also Captain Sprinkles. I'm definitely feeling Captain Sprinkles most. I'm gonna call you Captain Sprinkles. How's that sound, buddy? These are such hard choices to make. You've gazed into his soul and found something you connect with. I applaud you. What do you like to do? So what's your day like, Captain Sprinkles? You see, he's out and about all day. Often roams the forest in Dobrkovo. Magic attracts him. There's tons of monsters out there. Isn't he afraid of them? He holds his distance, but he's a curious one. Monsters ignore animals. Magic is only interested in humans, I think. Maybe you'll run into him when you're out. If you do, say hi. And pay attention. He knows things. Oh, hell yeah. Now we can find hidden dungeons. I guess there are 2 hidden dungeons via dog. Okay. Level up. My renown went up. My amusement also went up at some point. Wait. Got more armor. Did I ever check? I did not. Still wearing this. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is really good. This is exactly what I wanted. Got Resonant Sword 4 at some point, which is really not as powerful. That's really funny. But it does have magic regen. I have been having a little more trouble with magic, I feel. Going to go back to Meteor Shower. I need to find out who increases my attack conduit slots. Higher loot value. Faster relationship level ups once I am level 4 with Alex. You can also see who you can become level 4 with. Okay, so damn it, it's Kai I have to be friends with. Damn it. I guess I'm gonna be on an influencer's live stream or some shit. Discount at most village shops. Pretty good. Only Alex and Hannah are the two that you can go level 4 with. Fascinating. Unlock the breakfast selection. I need to hang out with Maria more. Marina. Charm slot increase. Oh, I also should do that. I should also become friends with, like, actual friends with Klaus. So much to do. So much to do, so much to say. I think there's enough time for one more day. We're at 10 more days after this. Remember our conversation the other day about Hannah's dog? The dungeon hidden around underground in Hinterberg? Yeah, I spent an evening with him. Good, he's not exactly easy to make friends with. Glad you managed. You should return to Hinterberg then. But he'll be able to help you find that dungeon. Oh, I'm gonna do Doberkogel. Let's see. We can go to the Tatzelworm's lair. And those two are unreachable. Ever-changing Grove. West. I wonder if that's one. Oh, no, okay, so there's probably like an 8th one? There's also, I haven't been able to relocate them, but there were treasure chests I couldn't access around Doberkogel. I don't remember if they're on the map or not. And also, literally, Captain Sprinkle's whole thing talked about going around Doberkogel. I don't know. I'm pretty dang curious about the Tatzelworm lair. But I guess the Mushroom Isles is an option over here as well. I have areas I still haven't explored at all over here. Let's go here. Let's start with Doberkogel next time. I want to go back to... No. Area. Honestly. Actually, maybe that's what I'll start with next time. Well, were you always standing there? I wonder what kind of creature the Hinterberg boss is. Nothing like the Tatzelworm. You go to the castle. We have a dog to find. Monster parts. Only a couple monster teeth. We had so much of the one. Okay, we're about halfway on that. A little over. There's a dog on my map. Yeah, I haven't been over here at all. This probably takes me to the Mushroom Grove. Overgrown cave. The southern forest. I'll also be keeping an eye out for dog. Uh-oh. Horn Mandel. Not what I wanted to do. Oop. Yeah, I was in range of that. Here's the southern forest. What's the dogs up there? I don't know why it would be. In fact, the dog is probably not going to just be around. It's probably going to be near the stuff. No. Hey. Hey. That's something that's supposed to immediately set me up. You can't do that to me. The heavy doesn't have like a sort of movement to it at all. Sometimes. The first swing can. Oh boy. This place, a nothing place. Oh, here's a path. Right, new path, new path. Oh, hello. Damage reflect. Hello? That is a 5 slot. I'm missing. I have open slots. Did I gain those? Really? I don't want to get rid of my defense boost. Do that for now. Oh yeah, there's a lot of mushrooms over here. The wind brought be top. No way to get up there right now, huh? Dog! Quest complete. Hey, Captain Sprinkles. Not so shy anymore, are we? Oof. Okay. Oh. Just dug it up. Oof. Well. There we go. And then he went over there. Like, there's a sign here, so I guess it's not like... it's truly that hidden. But ocean. What's over here? That's the forest labyrinth. Apparently leads to the ever-changing grove, which is very dangerous. And it should be just right for me. Okay. More poison. Swamp. And perhaps more changing stuff, or... okay. This will go across. Good to know. Too much. Spider. Is this... it is the kind that... I don't think I can go right to a ladder from this. I think I would die. But it also looks like I might have a way to empty it a little bit. Yeah, I might have a way to clear out those. Oh. Well, this is probably the right way, right? I can go back to more purified waters. Hopefully there's not like a time limit. It'd be weird if there was a time limit. Can't go under. You can do it. I believe in you. And stop chugging. But I got rock on that part of the ladder. Waystone. What? Okay, that wasn't too high up. You just go straight up here, huh? A whole bunch of dungeon over there, so I'm gonna see what's over here first. A new waystone. You know, that would have been a thing that maybe I would have considered, is being able to warp between waystones. But it might not be needed. Probably isn't needed with how the dungeons are constructed. Okay. Ugh. Not enough MP. Get out of here. Why aren't you doing the thing? Ugh. What is this mode I'm in? No. But terrifying. Okay, so there are 3 sections of the waterfall we have to purify using the big old horns. Maybe 4 sections even. Neat. Run on up. I haven't really, like, figured out what the combos are. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 4-hit combo normally. There's also, I've never seen that before. I never went through with the whole 4-hit combo for that. And if you... So they're 2 completely separate combos. Whether you want quick or speed. And I've been mostly chaining light combos into... What do you call it? Into heavy attacks. Fascinating. More eyeballs to throw bombs at over here. Never gets old. Save at this one. Did I activate the other one? I don't think I saved at it. Me remember something? No. Can I sequence break? Not really. Nope. That didn't work. I miss the jelly magic. There's a lot of good platforming uses for that. But like, the whirlwind takes you halfway. I assume these are brambles that kill me. I don't remember if there was regular colored ones before. Any other eyes I can get from here? No. Oh. Looks like a big spinny arena. Big spinny arena. I don't know why I keep trying to... I have no trouble hitting Y when I need Y, but I keep hitting Y when I need X. That was way easier. I overshot that. Triple overshot that. How did I overshoot that one? Honk. There we go, purified. So that'll take me back there. However, treasure. Is there anything else? I feel like there was one other thing. Might just be thinking that. Oop. I came down from there. Okay. Not the widest range for the ladder. Where I went. Get there. Now I have to get up there. Which I can go up the spiral mushroom for. Did before, and it was like... What if you jump down? Because you can't jump into the poison. Eesh. Poison that kills you. Sneaky. feel like I just skipped the boss arena. Started to. Do the thing. Oof, that was satisfying. Right. I did the wrong input. Wait. Had to be one more. Bonk. Yeah, we need to go back and do Snowflake Salon. Because we're getting to... I almost think that some of the, like, level 7 and 8 ones are a matter of once you have done the 25 days and the main game is done, those are extra things you can do for post-game. There's 3 streams and we've gotten to day 15. Which says to me we're doing 5 days a stream on average. So that's probably 2 more streams of this. Take us into the first week of January. Oh, I haven't gone to the spa yet. I do not have time to go to the spa. I have too much socializing to do. I have 2 quests that I don't want to do. Gary's trying to take all the credit for it. You know what? Doesn't matter. You said that before. Collect. Damage up. Need one more of the A1. But that's fine, because this means I have room. Get rid of this. I don't like the concept of, because it's limited to... Can you, please? Limited to a time limit. Damage reflect, however. Some enemy taking damage reflects back at the attacking enemy. Always good. Always very good. I love something like that. I love countering. Counterattacks are my specialty. I have long since quit Genshin, but there is no way that I would have ever gotten into Genshin in the first place if I did not start with Beto, who has a counterattack. Hang out with Hana, hang out with Klaus, hang out with Captain Sprinkles. I could actually hang out with Renard. I don't know if I want to. I could go on a boat ride. Hang out with Danny. I could be treated to dinner with Gertrude. I think the thing that I want... Story-wise, I want to hang out with Hana most. I should also probably hang out with Klaus, but I think that might be more of a skill thing. Skill-wise, I think I need to hang out with Kai. Much to everybody's chagrin. Alright. Alright, yes, teach people be, hang out with Kyle, your amusement, and renown. I do need more or both of those, actually. Sure, not like I have any plans. God, I just realized his sunglasses say loot. Follow me, madame. Please don't take me into the bar. Okay, we're going to a dungeon. No, we're in the bar. We are not amused. Alright, how can I ruin this guy's life? Your show reaches more than 1 million viewers? Heisters, 1.6 million Keisters. They're like 1.6 million beautiful angels. I get anxious when I have to speak in front of 10 people. I get anxious when I have to do taxes or whatever it is that you do for a living, B. It's cool though. Taxes are like boss level math. I got mad respect. Interesting assumption. But yeah, main event time. Okay, selfie mode. Wait, how do you even upload this? I thought there was no cell reception here. Right, none, zilch. Honestly, it's the one frowny about this place. But the Grand Hotel has a sweet deal where they take my phone and drive them to some place to upload every night. So, let me walk you through this. This is basically a reaction video, okay? I teach you how to have the best time ever. You react, we film it. Both of us are in the thumbnail. Got it? What now? I know. Let me have it. Nice. So, how do I have the best time, Kai? See, it's easy. There's 3 steps involved, plus a bonus step, but we're going to break it down nice and easy. Not even staring at me. First, be free, like a wild horse. You don't have to talk to everybody in the club, but you totally can. It's up to you. You are the horse. But if I'm the horse, I need a training regimen so I can win the race, or... Anyway. Oh, also, eye contact. You could do more of it, you know? You want hearts, flying hearts. Alright, American. I've never been great at eye contact. Got any tips? Better. I've got a video where you can practice on me. It's like 10 minutes long and I don't even blink. Hey, so like if you don't... Eye contact through videos doesn't work. It's not the same as in person. There's an entire thing of like, not courtesy in person, that is like, who you're talking to will either agree or disagree. Hi, bun. Step 2. Get enough sleep. Sleep, okay? And try to dream. Maybe keep a dream diary. Try to dream pleasant things. Look for expenses that let you dream pleasantly, yes? How do you... this is a good question. How do you control your dreams? It's more productive than saying this is weird. Dreams that aren't about work. That would be nice. Good dream better? How do I do that? See, I had this phase where I would dream about goats every night. They're everywhere. You dream of a bouncy castle, suddenly goats. It became a total thing. And one day, I was hiking through the forest near Helsinki. The one with the reindeer, and I met this beautiful old soul, and they said, just talk to a shrink. And I did! And I had no more goat dreams! Totally gone! Finally, have a backup plan. When you get somewhere, maybe where you are isn't all that super. Have a next destination, like an after party. What's that like in Hinterberg? You have a backup plan for this conversation. What's your backup plan for this, then? In case you don't get enough material for your show, you know? I have the segment where I test out hotel minibars. Believe me, the Grand Hotel's minibar is just wild. But see, this is premium material. I told you, the math is real simple. But it's solid as ice, and cool. Cool as a shade. Thumbnail time, B. Wait, wasn't there supposed to be a bonus step? Whoa, yeah, there totally was. We always forget to do those. The bonus step is, don't overdo it, okay? So you still gotta be yourself, if you want my program to work. You're probably wondering what happens next. You'll definitely get some emails, just ignore them. This was great, felt like flying hearts all around. I don't know what that was about. The weird thing is that I do feel more motivated. Yeah, it wasn't as awful as I thought it would be, but now I have 3 conduit slots, and that's what's important. Also, in my dream last night, the one, aside from the one where I woke up and I thought it was 3 p.m. and it was still dark out, and then I woke up again, me and this other girl were, like, wielding these massive swords, like, made Sephiroth look like chump change. How do I control that? Because we moved on to a decorative sword after that. I did sort of control it. I was worried that it was dangerous, so they were sheathed. Like, it was a cause and effect worry. Okay. That is a perfect timing to save and quit.